So if it's in the name of real hip hop, I personally would just advise the individual to do whatever it is his heart tells him to do.
The vice gripper type of pistol shit. I pistol whip when I'm pissing this shit. She's the reason lyrics get completely explicit. West bread, if she throws up the digits.
And it's like, when are the advancements going too far? When is it too much? Like, we have movies like you just said, I guess, Wally. I've seen that. When you said it, that's familiar to me. I have to watch it again to get the gist of it. But
yeah,
that, The Matrix, shit that's being shown to us, like, look, this is being presented as entertainment. But when you really look at it, that's why we got to do another conspiracy theory show. Because when you look at this shit, I'm being real. When you look at this shit, it kind of is telling in the sense of a more subtle, the subtle going-ons of right now today. It's telling because it's like, look, you are here doing nothing essentially. You know what I'm saying? These programs and machines and devices are doing everything that makes you you, that makes your life you. You're not even a fucking human no more.
Just sit in your pod and enjoy enjoy the Matrix, basically.
Yeah. The thing about it is, I asked when I watched this documentary, I'm like, damn, when is it too much? They have a like toilet system overseas where there's like this squirts water at you or something. Which, okay, that, I mean, like, I kind of can see the need for that. You know what I mean?
But a voice command to spray water up your ass?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Boy, you know.
Why can't you just push the button on the bidet?
Yeah.
Or pull a little rope or something. But you don't need voice command to spray water on your ass.
It's like we use technology to remove every sense of task out of our lives. What is the desire? When is it going too much? If you ask me, when we start thinking up and conjuring shit up to where the robot do the actual paying job for the person, or provide
it's gonna
that
be
service.
Like it's gonna be like Surrogates with Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Or you
Real
just sit
shit.
in your pod at home and you remote control your robot to do your job and stuff. And you just chilling at home.
Yeah, and the wife gets indulged in the virtual party life. She becomes,
does electricity to get high.
Yeah. Man, that's just crazy because it's like, it's like, when is it too much? I'm only looking at it from the point of the episode they had about, like, they had sex dolls. They're making like actual real mechanical sex dolls.
I've seen those.
So it's like we went from
a blow-up doll to a sex doll.
Was what was going on back then. Then they had flashlights. Women have always had some kind of fake phallus to use. You know what I'm saying? That's anyway. But
I was amazed when I saw years ago, about 10, 15 years ago, when I saw that somebody strapped a motherfucking dildo to a machine.
Yeah, I've seen those too. I've seen pictures of those. I refuse to actually look at the use.
And I said to myself, "What?"
Yeah. What is it about that? Like, okay, so now you're
that was Genesis for the rope for the sex doll.
Yeah, but it's what is it about that activity, sex, intimacy? You're even putting robotics in that shit. So it's like, what do we want to do anymore as a fucking human? You know what I mean?
Sit in our pod and that's it.
Cause look, the self-driving vehicles, right?
Yep.
That's too much for me. That already is doing too much for me. That's going too far for me because it's like, you want to get from A to Z without being responsible to get yourself from A to Z. Now, even having a driver for those who are wealthy and frequent like limo services of some type.
Yeah.
You know, and now for the commoner, they got something more humble, the Uber and Lyft and all this shit, right? Even that is a person coming to get your ass and take your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a little different, you know, but you're looking to replace that even. And now the car drives itself. A motherfucker said, I seen a commercial, it didn't have nothing to do with it, but the dude was like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, basically flossing it dries itself. Like some hipster motherfucker hopped out. I guess it was a Tesla, and the point was, the lady was humble. You know what I'm saying? She hit the lap. She hit the app and used Uber or something like that. She used he was a part of the traffic basically. But me, being me, I looked beyond that and looked at what he was saying as far as the description of the situation, which was his car pretty much drives itself. And he was trying to pick up the girl, but she was like, no thanks, I got Uber. You know what I mean? Not a big deal. But I'm looking like, yeah, this motherfucker talking about his car drove him there. The car drove him there.
Yeah.
What about when the cars go, you know what, matter of fact, human beings are the problems that this earth, you know what I'm saying, is sustaining.
What was it? That was a Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
Yeah,
where he kicks the robot car and he says, "Oh, kill!
Yeah,
we're gonna kill. Do I have authorization to kill?"
yeah. iRobot, Will Smith, and they was like, yeah, this is for your own good or your own safety. You have to go for your own safety.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we keep fucking with shit and we making these goddamn devices strong, which are going to be stronger, faster. We're making them smarter. We're essentially assimilating will into a fucking device.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically, we're slowly creating Ultron, and that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, when our version of Ultron get a personality, because that was the problem. That was the whole glitching of the Ultron, as you recollect. That was the problem. The motherfucker.
Not this Christmas.
Yeah, this nigga got a personality, and that's when he really think about it. Ultron, he started tripping because he got a personality. He started thinking like we think, and then him knowing that he's not of us, but he thinks like we think. He like, if I just savagely remove enough of these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a whole lot greener and quiet and robotic-y for me. You know what I'm saying? So either way it go, any case scenario, the shit's dangerous. It's like when I asked, when is too much? Well, too much is when we assimilate robotics into every single fiber of being a human. Like even fucking, you got a sex doll, my nigga.
The only good thing I can see with robotics that won't lead to Skynet and Terminator is for people who need it.
Cyberdyne and Skynet.
Is for people who need body parts, like people who are amputees and they get like arms and stuff. I think that's dope. I don't know why we haven't gotten there this long.
Yeah.
But I don't want to build a whole robot to do this shit.
And you're right. Like we spoke previous in one of the podcasts where we were talking about like as far as conspiracy theories, we were talking about some things we can create or find that are rare, that are actually have healing properties, and we go kill, make that shit something to blow up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because before us civilized humans or civilians, should I say, get robot limbs for amputees, you got to understand that the military will be using that as for their own purposes. Why? Because what we can build, we can also use to kill.
We can also use to kill. And the point is, like you said, why don't we have more dope prosthetics or any kind of technology,
to help us, actually help us.
Help us, and help others and enrich somebody's life who may be an amputee. You came up with the idea to make a brace to fit around the stump and a goddamn pole, but the technology that we have access to, we won't use it to make those kind of advancements. And even if we do, because I'm pretty sure we will it even be affordable to the commoner? Probably not. We still gonna have that attachment with that pole. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, going back,
Ahab look. You know what I'm saying? Ahab look.
Well, going back to what you were talking about with like Uber, you can just hit on your phone and dial up an Uber car and it'll come to you. Mm-hmm. You know what the new one is, right?
No, what's that?
I don't endorse this company. I'm just informing about this company. Mm-hmm. This company. It's called Blade.
Okay.
You can order up a helicopter.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, to take you from one place to another. You can skip everything.
That's that can't be for the. Let me see. Fly.
I think it costs about $1,000.
Notice the people who they advertise with it, though. That don't look like us.
I said it costs about $1,000 for it, or more, depending on where you're going. But this is Genesis. Eventually, it's going to be more affordable for people because right now people are trying to have quadcopters that they can sit in and fly off.
Okay, and little shortcuts around traffic and stuff. Here's the thing.
Yeah, they're not advertising to us, bro.
Yeah.
I don't see nigga.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Oh wait. I think that
one.
he made, but he ain't really in the picture.
Yeah,
oh wait,
he
here right here. He got one right here.
You don't. I do not identify as such. The whole thing is, when it comes to AI, of course there's benefits in it. But still, we could use this to do this, and then we could use that to do this, and then you start impeding more on the human experience, and it's like, well, Alexa, tell Benjamin 103 to take the trash out around this motherfucker. It's like, no, get your black ass up and go take the motherfucking trash out. I'm just saying that, just my opinion, because we don't need robots for every fucking thing. You tell me how that's making anything better.
That's what you think.
I mean,
they want robots in every home.
Yeah, but that's it. So they want to reintroduce the massa mentality.
Yes,
but it would be a robot. Like,
here's the thing. Here's the thing, like with these devices, these in-home entertainment devices that you can speak on, and they do certain things, turn off the lights or do this or do that. Just think about it. It's always listening. So right now you're under surveillance the whole time that you got that device in your house.
Right.
The argument is, oh, you shouldn't worry about it if you're not doing anything. Granted, you shouldn't. It shouldn't matter. But why should it even record me? You know, why should it still be listening? Why should it be broadcasting out to the internet? What are they doing with that information? You know, but you give your consent. So nowadays, everybody wants that type of thing. They want the new hotness, as Will Smith said in Men in Black 2. Old and busted, new hotness.
new hotness.
Yo, it's the ugly. About to break it. Man, fuck that. Check it out. Power and momentum. Vocal bullets bring the host to your building. Same time, feed the souls of your children. Closed minds get exposed to the vision. Same time, double-edged sword to the throat of the serpent and kingdom. Kinda hard not to walk in the blues. Hard to walk the avenues where they ain't got no